Hello guys, today is Saturday and I've done the Future App program for 1 week now. So today I want to go over what exactly I have done and what was in my program for the last week and what the app kind of looks like. So let's start off with Monday. I got what my trainer called Hulk Strength, and it was an hour and 6 minutes. And you can see here the beautiful thing about this app, you can see your heart rate because you are wearing your Apple Watch on what particular exercise you're on. So that's pretty cool. It lets you know how far that you take it with that exercise, and sometimes it's a little bit off because your heart rate starts going off at more towards the end of the exercise. So for example, right here I got recover, and that was where my highest heart rate was. But if I look up, it was like chin ups, and that's really what got my heart rate up there. So this is pretty cool because not only does my trainer get to see this, but I get to see this. So with that kind of information, I can look at another workout and see, did I take it far enough? Am I like slacking off a little bit? So let's look at the overview of this, and it starts off pretty simple: arm circles, arm sweep, get some stretching in there. Scap push-ups is basically like almost shrugs on the push-up position, and then T push-ups. And it starts off the exercise with dumbbell bench press. Dumbbell bench press for me is something that I've never programmed in the year that I've done weightlifting. So this was new to me, but at the same time, pretty good. So I did 15 reps, 35 pounds, pretty lightweight there. Resistance bands, they're just like pulling, getting a lot of the mobility. So again, going back to the first video, one of the goals that I had was mobility. So you'll see a lot of resistance band training throughout these workouts. So again, dumbbell bench press, and you do that for 3 sets, going back and forth. Then you get the barbell bench press, 10 reps. I don't think I recorded the weight there, but I think it was like 135s, 10 reps, 135s, and go back and forth between face pull from a rope. So I did that with the purple bands, just put it against the chin up bar and did the face pull that way. Then going back to barbell press, and then going into incline recover, again 3. So you're start to see this is very much like a functional training exercise and mobility at the same time. Straight arm pull down. I did tell my trainer that I have injury in my elbow that I'm recovering for. It's mostly good because I had a cortisone shot, but it's there. So you can see the little things that we've talked about are all reflected into the program that he has for me. And do dips, tricep dips, chin ups, dumbbell bent over rear delt shoulder raises, which is just working your delts. At the end of this workout, I had a pretty good I could feel it, like basically towards the shoulder and my delts, like really worked out. Not too crazy, but again, this is supposed to be like very light, getting to know me, seeing what I can do, and end the day with some mobility and some stretching. So that's Monday. Let's go right into the Tuesday workout, building the foundation. Tuesday was a little bit more harder. So let's see, Tuesday, my max heart rate was up to 174, and it was like lower body. Let's look at the overview. World's greatest stretch. One of the things, it's not the greatest. I hate it, but it is good. Child's pose, Cossack squats, airplanes. Again, getting into the rhythm, getting the workout in. This is one of the things that I don't love it, but I understand it, and I'm gonna give it a try. Mini bands, ladder walks, and monster walks. I don't know like how great they are, I feel like they're sort of like an exercise that you would see in like a bougie gym, and some rich mom is just saying, yeah, I went to the gym and those are the kind of exercises she does. But I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt that they're good and that they'll help my overall goal. So let's see. Barbell front squats. This was one that I struggle with. I just don't have the mobility for that. Send it to my coach. He told me to change it out by doing cross hands. I'll try that out, right? Then standing ankle flexion, again, another mobility. Try and get that ankle mobility in so I can get deeper squats. That was one of my goals. Great, love that in there. Then barbell Romanian deadlifts. This was good. I had no problem with that. 10 reps, 135, pretty light there. Let's see. Rear foot elevated dumbbell goblet squats. That was killer. I love that one. Let's see here. We have hanging leg extensions. Again, chin up bar to do leg extensions. Hollow body holds. Awesome. Couch stretch. It's like the other one that we talked about earlier, the rear foot elevated dumbbell, except you don't have a dumbbell, you're just kind of like stretching out the front of. This whole stretching routine at the end is really good. I'm loving that whole cool down and stretching piece of the program. Grade A. Let's go. Wednesday had a recovery day. Thursday, another upper body day. And again, looking at this, 157, really didn't go hard that day. So looking back at those kind of the stats, I can definitely go into this week knowing that I can push it a lot more. So let's look at the overview of that day. The upper body day, again, start up with stretching and seated dumbbell overhead press, dumbbell like external rotation. Let's see, we have barbell overhead press. Now being here that I'm at the basement, I can't do overhead press standing. I can do it seated, so I chose to do it seated. Then we have close grip bench press, and what else? Incline rows. Those were really good. Loving that. That's something working on your back and your lats. So again, this whole workout here, dumbbell front raises, working up here, really good. And I can tell the workouts were good because it's not like I've been stagnant this whole past couple months, but at the same time I haven't been working out as hard as I was back when I was at the gym. And I could tell these workouts were actually working because I started to get some soreness in spots that I didn't know, like I wasn't working out. So this is good. The reason that I'm sticking around is because of that. So let's see, we have single arm lat pull downs down the cable machine. That was really good. And let's see, dumbbell chest flies. Those were good too. 15 reps, 15 pounds. Again, pretty light day. I can push it more. Hammer bicep curls. Those were good. Tricep push downs. And again, end with the day with foam rolling. Awesome. And yesterday, Friday, 169, pretty good day. We can look at that. Cable TKEs, that was really the barbell deadlifts, which were more like Romanian deadlifts because he had, or like more like rack pulls, because he, in here you will see, he has like little voice memos with that. So if we go down, we have hip lifts, mini band squats. Again, not a big fan of the mini band, but all right. Barbell back squat. Here I can look at that. So yeah, these are kind of memos that give me some little bit of coaching along the way. And when we get down to the deadlifts, it wasn't a traditional deadlift. It was a more like rack pulls, and I forgot where he put it.
Nice job in that first block. Coming up next
So yeah, again, from the rack pulls, I did 225s for the first 2 sets. And then again, the cable TKEs, getting that mobility working there. And then the last set, I did 135s. Now, this was something that, I felt like a strain in my neck from holding my breath too long. Really gotta get into a good rhythm of like catching my breath and then coming back up. That was my week. It was really good. Again, there's things that I'm a fan of, things that I'm not. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and sticking to the program and seeing how it progresses along the way. Really hope you join me next time, and I'll give you a sneak preview of what my previous personal trainer thinks of this program. Stick around. Thanks a lot. Peace.